Secret guardians, starry bright, fiery ones beyond our sight, saints of yore, Buddhas too, guiding lights to me and you.
Welcome back to our Secret Guardians podcast. If you haven't already, make sure you listen to the first chapter of The Girl Who Walked into the Light, which will bring you up to speed on the story. It's linked below. My name is Patrick Rogers, and I will be your guide as we journey with a young and gifted Irish orphan through worlds strangely familiar, as if we ourselves have been to these places, but have somehow misplaced the memories. You might be wondering who these secret guardians are. I will get to that, but first let me introduce you to our unassuming hero. Her name is Jian Byrne. She's Irish, but she has a Chinese first name because her mother is Taiwanese. Jian is spelled J-I-A-N. So, about Jian. Just weeks after she was born, her parents and her brother were abducted, and the family was never found. Raised by her grandmother, Jian grew up with unusual spiritual gifts. She could see people's auras, though she didn't think anything of it, until an event in school opened her eyes to this unique talent. Jian also could travel out of body, and she can remember perfectly. But she also is a scarred soul. Her missing family is a wound that is never healed. When her grandmother suddenly dies, Jian falls hard. She is lured into the local drug scene. Then one night, heaven decides to intervene. While she sleeps, a fiery saint appears to her and reminds her of the mission she was born to fulfill. She then is guided by unseen secret guardians to great friends of light. She also comes face to face with diabolical takers and resurrects an almost hopeless quest to find her family. Jian's story is a discovery by a humble but extraordinary girl of who and what she really is and what she is meant to become. So let's dive into the adventures of Jian Byrne, a girl who walked into a light. There is an intelligent force that undergirds all sentient life. This is the geometry of divinity, the subtle world that infuses matter with energy. That divine spiritual intelligence known as the One, as God. Moreover, there are bands of holy ones, countless as the stars in the sky, who have mastered the flow of this light energy. They go by many names: saints, masters, Buddhas, bodhisattvas, adepts, and more. It is true that the Secret Guardians novels, the stories upon which this podcast is based, are works of fiction. However, Heaven's secret guardians are very real. I suggest you get to know them, for you are never alone when your heart is tied to these elder brothers and sisters of light. Now we turn to one of these guardians, a fictional saint, to be sure, but we can easily imagine that he might be a real holy one. He will introduce our story and its star. Etheric Realm, Teton Range, Jackson, Wyoming. Child of the One, I am as ancient as the stars. I have stood in defense of your soul for lifetimes. Yes, it is true. For you have tarried upon terra for a time, almost beyond telling. Know that I and many other elder brothers and sisters of light have stood for you down through the centuries, and we will continue to do so until your victory in the light. Be not weary in your search for what is pure, lovely, and sublime. Settle not for less, for your true nature is divine. Never forget that as you journey up the mountain that is life. Now to the reason for my missive, which follows. We have sponsored a holy one, though at times she forgets that her true essence is holiness. You know her as Jian. You have read, or are soon to hear, of her extraordinary odyssey. Flowing through her tale as a river upon which the story's characters ride are lessons worth discerning, lessons of light. I invite you to join us for our next Secret Guardians episode, when with Jian we will take a closer look at those who oppose the light at every turn, the takers. Until then, may you walk in the light.